You're just about a month out from the 101st Grand Haven Coast Guard Festival, and joining us in studio is Annie Lenkeek with the festival. Always good to see you, Annie. Thank you for coming in.
Yes, thanks for having me.
All right, what's new? We're so excited. We're about a month out. What's new this year?
So we have, there's really nothing exceptionally new this year, but we have a lot of great events.
Okay.
We kick off on July 25th with the Mega 80s Band. So that's going to be super fun. We've never had them.
Okay.
So that's fun.
Well, that's new.
Yeah. Well, I guess that would be a new band. Then we start Saturday, Cardboard Boat Race, our Queen Tribute Band. Now, we've had them for like 5 or 6 years now, but the community loves them. Everybody loves them. So that's one of our biggest shows of the week. Going into Sunday, the car show, the community picnic. Monday starts off the Parade of Ships. So we have 2 ships coming this year.
Okay.
The Mackinac and Katmai Bay.
Okay.
So you'll be able to tour those ships, and we have musical acts all week long, Kids Day, Senior Day. There's just, it's jam-packed. One thing I did want to mention is our festival app has a lot of great tools. If you're looking to see where certain events are held, that's a really good tool to use. You can also buy tickets on there. We have a festival shuttle as well.
Okay.
So one of the things with the Coast Guard Festival is there's so many people. I'm not sure where to park. I don't really know what's going on. I don't want to go because I feel like I'm going to get to Grand Haven and I'm not going to find a place to park, and so I'm just going to leave. Not going to happen.
Yeah.
We have a shuttle that operates every single day.
Okay.
The schedule is on our website, and it's also going to be on our Facebook page. You will be able to drive into Grand Haven, park, they shuttle you right down, and then it's just a loop all night long. So never feel like you will not be able to park. You will.
Okay, see, there you go. You can enjoy the party, park your car, and then go on and enjoy the festivities. We love it.
Yeah, so how does the pickup at these shuttles work? Is there somewhere online to see these are certain places that the shuttle will be stopping at to pick you up, or how would this work for people wanting to come on out?
So that's a great question. So the shuttle runs Friday to Friday from one pickup point, which is Harbor Island in Grand Haven.
Okay.
So the whole week you would just drive to Harbor Island, and then they'll shuttle you right downtown Grand Haven. On Coast Guard Saturday, which is August 2nd, there are numerous spots on the route. So because it's such a busy day, we don't want people to go to the Harbor Island spot because it's just too congested.
Yeah.
We have those other spots that you can park and get shuttled in.
Okay. So in this final month, we're a month out. How are we preparing? What are the last minute preparations? What does that look like?
Well, we have a lot of things already set right now. We're just doing those last minute little things, banner placements and, getting the bands prepared and last minute schedule stuff, but
Yeah.
really everything is set at this point.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's really cool. So let's talk about Mega 80s, because that's right on the first night there on the 25th. It's going to be a pretty cool party. I was actually there on the first night last year, and I know that band was rocking. So this one,
Yes.
it's got to be a pretty big band and a pretty big act to open things up, right?
It definitely is. We've never had Mega 80s before, and they're kind of a local band. I think they're out of Lansing, but I know the Intersection has them,
Yeah.
and they're definitely a well-known band. So we're excited to have them. And that night, we actually have an opener as well, called the Velvet Mushroom Syndicate.
Okay.
They're also kind of a local band, and they're going to be doing like a little opening act of just 70s.
Oh, cool. So
we're
we kind
going
of get all the genres there,
We
the
do.
Walk through the
generations.
decades.
Yeah.
I
So
love it.
It should be fun.
What are some of the other big ticket items that we've got this year, whether that be music acts or different events that you guys are hosting throughout the time?
Yeah, so last year we brought in the drone show for the big 100th celebration.
Yep.
It was a huge hit, so we wanted to do it again.
Those are so spectacular.
They are.
Yeah.
So we brought in the drone company again to do the drones on Friday night. And along with that, of course, we have a music group, Bon Jovi and Styx and Police. And then Saturday, we have a really special act before the fireworks, and it's the Gary Sinise's band,
Okay.
Lieutenant Dan Band.
Yeah, so cool.
Very cool. We've never had that caliber of a group. We've always kind of been the tribute band festival, which is great, but this is going to be really nice.
Yeah, and of course, if you don't know who Gary Sinise is, I mean, like he's a well-known actor. Wasn't he in like a law drama as well?
He was, but he was also in Forrest Gump.
Okay, Forrest Gump. That's right. You're right. And
Yeah.
of course, the Lieutenant Dan band.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome. There's tons to be excited for, of course. I just looked it up too to make sure that I wasn't wrong, but for the Mega 80s band, our own Juliet Drakus is actually going to be introducing them as well.
Yes.
The night after being the Queen tribute band.
Are
I'll
you
be
going
there
out
for
there?
that
I was going to
one.
say,
Yeah.
she's going out there to MC one of those nights
Yeah,
too.
I'll get to help host that one. There's
Yeah.
just a ton to be excited for when it comes to the opening weekend, but really just the entirety of the festival. Can you talk about some of the highlights that you might be seeing? I mean, the Grand Parade, of course, being a huge
Yeah.
one of those.
Yes, the Grand Parade is always a big event. We have roughly 125 to 150,000 people that come in just for that day,
Yeah.
Coast Guard Saturday. The parade is a big draw for that day. It's about a 2.5 mile parade route. We usually have somewhere in the 120 to 130 entries that, you know, people and businesses and groups that want to be involved in that. This year we're going to have a lot of music, so that's kind of fun. You know, we try to listen to the public too on what works in a parade,
Yeah.
what's kind of boring, and we try to really bring some of those different aspects to the parade.
Yeah, another highlight of the event, and one of my favorites from last year, was going to tour some of the cutters that you'll have there, the ships that you'll have there. Just talk about how spectacular that it is. I mean, we're talking about real working Coast Guard ships that allow the public to come on and just see what there is to see.
That is one of the best events, is the Coast Guard Parade of Ships. That's on Monday, kicks off at about 1 o'clock, and to see, what I love to see is all of the families that are out there,
Yeah.
and it's a free event. They get to go on board. I mean, they're massive ships. So it's just, I love that one too. It's super special. And the crews are actually working the tours,
Yeah.
and you know, they're open for questions, and they're great with the kids, and it is a special event.
Well, it's not only rewarding, you know, for the people that are going there, but also rewarding for the servicemen and women who work very tirelessly every day to keep our Coast Guard our coasts safe. Can you talk about the honor that it is for them to be able to come to Grand Haven every year and be celebrated?
They love Grand Haven.
Yeah.
They have told me specifically, you know, we go around and we go to these other festivals, and we're not treated like we are in Grand Haven. Not that they're treated bad
Yeah.
elsewhere, they really feel the love in Grand Haven.
Well, Coast Guard City USA does it
Oh,
up,
yeah.
is what you're saying.
We do.
It's very cool stuff. Let's put the dates on the screen. We picked out a couple of highlights there. July 25th is the kickoff. Of course, you got the Kids Parade on July 26th. There's a theme for that this year, right?
Well, our theme is celebrating their service, honoring their sacrifice.
Yeah, very cool. And then, of course, everything wraps up on August 2nd with the Grand Parade, everyone's crowd favorite. We love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Exciting stuff. We don't have too much time left, but I wanted to ask real quick, do you need volunteers, and where can people find that information?
So we are almost set on our volunteers, but there are a couple of spots available, and you can go on our website and fill out the form.
Okay, and that website is one more time?
coastguardfest.org.
All right. Well, Annie, we appreciate it, and we'll see you in about a month there in Coast Guard City, USA. We're very excited about it. Of course, 13 on Your Side, always a friend of the festival, so excited to be back this year.